Dearly beloved, we've been gathered here today to get through this thing called life. And we won't view our melanin through the hate they give. Hide our skin under rhetoric used, dilute the consciousness to forget who we are. We are the beloved ones, charcoal brown molded under the golden sun. Sons of kings, queens of a lineage we refuse to leave behind. We are beloved, unwilling to let love die. Unwilling to let love die, but willing to let love live. Pain won't shortchange our heritage. Links to unbroken bonds stretch beyond these scars. We've come too far to close off the middle passages to our inner God. We are beloved ones. This pen writes with the spirit of Langston Hughes and Toni Morrison. We rebuke the notion that Nubians can't love flawed. We're fractured but hopeful, knowing skin and bones can forge new bonds. Healing can shed the hurt but pack on thicker layers of love. Slavery has made us run in the opposition of agape's direction. Survival has made us numb to its texture. Spirit is the way back to our pursuit of happiness. Our queens are waiting for a syringe filled with affirmations to be injected. Indiscretions of love have gone on for far too long. Can you imagine what would have happened if we were unshackled from Jim Crow with wings to soar back home? Along shorelines that house ships that brought us some kingdoms now forgotten. Never forget who you are. You're loving, soft, warm, willing to push past the roughage that says we're too strong. Let's allow our ancestors to feed us history, digest what it feels like to be held with tomorrow morning, to kiss without grievances on lips. Refuse to lift tongues on caskets that speak death into our optimism. Set your sights on more than what you bargained for we are wholesale, shipping for understanding, far beyond the eastern seaboard, steering our destiny to our lovers' arms. We are beloved ones, larger than limitations, louder than yesterday's whispers. Let's spray paint new scriptures over an old constitution and rewrite the dead weight of a narrative we've been carrying for far too long. Let love become the new pyramid scheme, tomb raiding our pain, reclaiming our promised land and merging light with love. We are the beloved ones, charcoal brown molded under the golden sun. Dearly beloved, we've been gathered here today to get
to be honest, it's been a great journey because collaborating with two of these young men themselves, Nigel and Rudy, and just giving them the essence of what I'm trying to achieve, and them stepping forward and agreeing to be a part of this movement was surreal. And this building this bond that we're having and moving great things ahead. But again, it's just to know when you have an idea, allow it to manifest itself and bring more people involved with it, and without any questions, people just want to show the love and just to be a part of that, the love of solidarity. So I think what we're doing now is something that's definitely gonna be a timeless piece. So I'm just thankful just to have these brothers be a part of this journey with me.
Fantastic. How long did the project take?
The idea started in the new year, probably like around January, early January. I came with the concept that I wanted to share. Nigel is a very strong spokes with his words, and he just took it to another level within, I don't know, Nigel, probably within 2 weeks you put that together?
Yeah, he gave me the battery and I just went. So once he gave me the idea, I was inspired, I was moved by his presentation and what he wanted to achieve, and then the rest was history.
Excellent. And Rudy, tell us your part in this collaboration.
I got a phone call from Mark talking about the importance of making history and celebrating Black lives in a special way. And trying to write music that accompanies poetry in a very solid and uplifting way. And you know, I was very moved and inspired personally by Toni Morrison as well. So it really just flowed. And once I heard Nigel's work on it, it was easy to put together. Yeah.
Yeah, and just to add to that, we just collaborated with Thompson, Edwell.
Yes, Thompson has been a part of this.
Exactly. Thompson is also the part of Historical Canada that did something with Oscar Peterson, and Thompson is playing him. And just to have that essence of knowing that we're all doing our great things is just, we're in a good time. Let's just pushing the needle forward.
Well, just to answer the first part, if I heard correctly, I've been doing spoken word I've been writing my whole life, but I think I would say the last 3 years have been the most pivotal. I've had some pretty important pieces, I would say, to the community, one being Black Woman, that I released in 2019 on International Women's Day. And then that followed with Dear Mama, and so on and so forth. And my goal and my purpose as a writer is to shift the narrative in regards to how we look at our people. I speak heavily about love, but I specifically focus on melanated people and how we can look at these things that stereotypically they say our community doesn't have access to, and make sure that we have access to specific things, whether it's reclaiming our voice, loving our identity, and being purposeful and intentional with that. And I do that through my work. So as I've been, and you know, me and Mark have developed a friendship along the way, and him being also a mentor and him doing great things in the community, it was a perfect marriage, because at the time that he came to me, I was already on a journey of doing things for the community. But then it was perfect timing where he just said, Nigel, I want to do something like Rudy had said earlier, that's going to leave legacy and leave history, leave a mark on Canadian history. So when he came to me and asked me to do it, it was perfect timing. I was in the space, and I'm usually motivated by the essence of people telling me their story. It doesn't take much. And then from there, it was about a week or so, I said, brother, I have it. Here we go. And then Rudy came on board, and then he brought the soul, and then Thompson, and it was perfect.
Don't forget Merciless, though.
And Merciless, which is the producer in the background of us, all together. But for sure, so it was a collaboration of great minds, and also brotherhood, right? Because I think for us, the essence of us is authenticity and love. We don't want to be speaking on something that we can't represent behind the scenes as we're creating and discussing and coming together to formulate strategies of how we're going to present this to the world. So there is a true essence of love and brotherhood at the bottom of everything we do, even as creators.
Excellent.
I'd just like to add one more thing. Even having Asante behind documenting the video.
Yeah,
it's just about networking, finding the right people at the right time to build the story. And like I said, it's all about creating something that's timeless. This can definitely be shared throughout it's not locked into February. It's something we can push through April, May, throughout the years, because it's something when you listen to it, hear it, visually see it, it's something very, very, very impactful for everybody to be part of. This is the one thing about communities, when each person have a personal relationship with each person that's involved, and it was just the question of when they wanted to show up to be a part of this whole thing. And think of it, this is winter, so nobody's not coming out of their house. So for everybody to come out at that time speaks volumes of the character of what we present, because not a lot of people do that for anybody. So that in a whole, I'm truly appreciative of every person who showed up and showed out. And it was a cold day. Trust me when I say that. There's some hiccups along the way,
for sure.
But we got through it. But that's the love of family. When you believe in something, we're there for that person. And it's right. You see it in the video. Definitely see it in the video. So with Celina and Vidal, came in with their kids. A good friend of mine, Chris Smalling, with his family. It's all family oriented, and I don't know what this. I'm just thankful for people just to show up at that moment.
Yes.
Sure.
How can people find you on social media? Where can you go?
There's two handles we have in IG, which is Beloved 1968. Our website, which is Beloved 68. And then our own personal IG pages that we have, which is mine is LIWI 68. I think.
Tell us how to find you.
Nice.
Oh, you can find me at Nigel Birch is EDXBD, and that is my IG handle. Same for Facebook, and then my website as well as Nigel Birch is edxbd.com. So yeah, you'll find me there.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Rudy, where can we find you?
My website's still under construction right now, but you'll find me on social media, just Rudy Ray, or on Instagram as Rudy Ray on trumpet.
Yeah, definitely.
Happy Black History Month, and thank you very much for reviewing and taking an interest in Beloved. It's been a project that, yes, it sparked in February, but it's definitely going to go through the rest of the year. And we have a community building now called Beloved Club 365, and you find more information on the website.
Yes, Rudy. Thanks again, man.
Yes, I was about to say that. The goal is always beyond February and to love each other 365, loving melanated people 365, and let's not make this a fad, but a lifestyle. So
yeah. Like they say, love is the meal. You know what I mean?
That's for sure.
Everything else is the gravy.
Let's feed them. Let's feed them.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. All right, gentlemen, thank you very much.
All right, no problem.
Okay.
The Nikki Clarke Show, transforming lives one story at a time. If you would like to be a guest or become a part of our live studio audience, or even to become a sponsor, just go to www.NikkiClarkeNetwork.com.